I've got one that can see.
I asked ChatGPT, hypothetically, how could the governments of the world conceal a flat Earth and spread globe propaganda without other researchers, scientists, experts, and the public finding out? GPT says layered control, combining psychology, infrastructure, and selective access to information. 1. Control of exploration physical access. The Antarctic Treaty 2.0. In your story, a small coalition of neutral governments forms an ironclad treaty after World War II to protect Antarctica for scientific research only, but in reality, it's to keep anyone from reaching the ice wall. Private attempts to reach deep Antarctica are prohibited under environmental or safety laws. Any ships or planes that veer too far off designated routes are intercepted for their own safety. Satellite/flight path manipulation. All civilians and commercial flights are routed along carefully chosen Great Circle routes, avoiding polar regions. GPS is run by the same cabal, so it fakes distance and coordinates to reinforce a globe illusion. Control of knowledge and science. Centralized funding. Governments and mega foundations fund almost all high-level research. Independent scientists who want grants or access to data must go through approved institutions. Compartmentalization. People working on rockets, weather balloons, imaging satellites, etc. only ever see their small piece. Only a few need-to-know insiders understand the true model. Everyone else is doing honest work within a false framework. Education and curriculum. From childhood, textbooks and globe models are standard. Space becomes an international identity point. Questioning the globe is equated with questioning science itself. A few key space agencies produce convincing CGI, launch footage, and astronaut testimonies. Most employees think they're working on real missions. Only top-level media editors and select engineers know the footage is simulated. 3. Media and psychological control. Movies, documentaries, and TV series constantly reinforce globe imagery and space exploration, making it part of culture. Mockery and stigma. People who question the globe are framed as conspiracy theorists, mentally unstable, or cultish. This creates self-censorship. Scientists don't want to be ridiculed. Controlled dissent. Your power players could even sponsor small, sloppy flat Earth groups themselves, making them look ridiculous to discredit the concept preemptively. Number 4, technology sleight of hand. Most satellites could really be high-altitude balloons and ground-based networks simulating GPS and satellite communications. All satellite imagery is composited from aerial photos. Live images are really stitched mosaics or digital renders. Rockets go up, but then arc over and drop boosters at sea. Nobody outside the cabal tracks where they really go. Number 5, cultural and ideological leverage. The space race narrative ties space exploration to patriotism, progress, and even religion. We're exploring God's universe. That way, doubting it feels like heresy. Hero astronauts. Their stories are beyond reproach because they're veterans, scientists, or martyrs for science. Deep surveillance. Anyone who comes too close to discovering the truth is bought off, discredited, or quietly removed. Whistleblowers are labeled as frauds. 6. Seeding fake proofs, fake astronomy. Telescopes for the public show what they're programmed to show. Consumer telescopes have filters or data overlays. Horizon and curvature. Atmospheric effects are taught as curvature. Long-distance photos are censored or edited online. Space agency collusion. Only a handful of big players have launch capabilities. Smaller countries rent their launches from the bigger ones, never independently verified. 7. Plausible whistleblower containment. Only a few hundred people worldwide truly know. Everyone else thinks they're upholding noble secrecy, national security, avoiding panic, economic and academic capture. Careers, grants, and patents depend on towing the line. Dissent means exile from academia or loss of livelihood. If leaks occur, mainstream media spins them as hoaxes or sci-fi stunts. Social media algorithms bury the posts. 8. Why it sticks generationally. Textbook replacement cycle. Every generation grows up with settled science, control of navigation and mapping, GPS and global shipping maps are standardized. Nobody can personally verify the true layout at scale. Fake amateur astronomy networks, even independent observatories, are seeded with false data from centralized servers masquerading as star catalogs. This combination makes it possible in a story for a few major power players to maintain the illusion over decades. It's basically control the edges, control the data, control the story, ridicule dissent.
One day, Jesus is coming. You may be at church. You may be at work. You may be asleep. God grant that you will be ready when he makes his personal appearance. My God, what if his appearance occurs on a Sunday morning? My prophetic